This is how we've been taught to use computers. You put a request in, push a button, and a result drops out. It's a simple transaction, like using a vending machine. But this model forces us to do all the work. We have to figure out the right prompts, navigate the menus, and organize the digital clutter. We are the ones managing the machine. This constant cycle of ask and wait has hit a limit. We've reached the point where simply getting the machine to understand us is becoming more work than the task itself. Google is now moving to retire that old transactional model. They are shifting their focus toward building technology that doesn't wait for us to take the first step. To make this work, they've spent $180 billion. That is a figure so large, it matches the total cost of the Apollo program that put humans on the moon. This isn't just a software update. It's a massive physical investment in data centers and custom-made processing chips. Google CEO Sundar Pichai is betting this infrastructure transforms AI from a prompted tool into an invisible partner that works alongside you. This network of cables and silicon provides the processing speed necessary for the system to stop waiting for commands and start anticipating what needs to be done. Up until now, using AI felt like talking to someone who forgot who you were the moment you walked away. To be a true partner, the system needs to remember your life as well as you do. This animation represents the system's new context window, which functions like a massive, active workspace. It allows the machine to keep 10 years of your history, emails, and projects spread out and ready for reference all at once. This means if you discuss a project on Monday, you can pick it back up on Friday, and the system already has the full context of your previous thoughts. You never have to repeat yourself or start from scratch. With a memory this deep, the computer stops being a generic tool. It becomes a personal colleague that understands your specific way of working. Early AI models were built to give the most likely answer as fast as possible. They were often more interested in talking quickly than in being right, which meant they could sound confident even when they were wrong. The new system is designed to pause. It branches out to simulate different logical outcomes and checks its own reasoning before it ever provides an answer. This shift towards slow, logical thinking makes the system much more reliable. It is no longer just predicting the next word, it is solving the actual problem. Google is also moving this intelligence out of the digital world and into our physical one. By using your device's camera, the system can finally see the environment you're standing in. When you point the camera at something like a broken appliance, the system identifies the mechanical relationships of the internal parts. It understands how the gears and wires are supposed to interact. It can then place repair instructions directly over the machine in your camera feed. It shows you exactly which part to move, removing the need to search for a manual or a video tutorial. By giving the AI eyes, Google is connecting digital intelligence to real-world physical problems, making the technology a practical tool for daily life. As technology becomes more proactive, the way we interact with our phones is changing. The old grid of apps and icons, which requires us to go hunting for the right tool, is starting to fade away. This animation shows how a screen builds itself around what you're doing. Instead of searching for apps, the interface assembles tools like flight details and packing lists when you plan a trip. The system stays one step ahead, clearing obstacles so you focus on your goal. The goal is to remove the friction between having an idea and getting it done. The interface is simply disappearing. That $180 billion investment in infrastructure exists to make all of this feel invisible. The chips and cables are there, so the computer can finally move into the background of our lives. Our relationship with technology is shifting. We are moving away from manual digital labor and toward a role where we act as the directors of an intelligent neural workforce. We are leaving behind the age of typing commands into a search bar. Instead, we are beginning to live alongside a partner that understands our world as well as we do.